Hello everybody and welcome to a Planet Coaster DLC overview. This is the Ghostbusters DLC. Now I apologise, there may be a few audio issues, been a bit messy around here. This is the first time I've ever done something like this, being a bit talky. So I'm using a new software. But today we're looking at the DLC overview of the Ghostbusters. There may be a bit of, my audio might not be able to be heard, because I just tried to record this and it recorded my webcam mic. So if the audio sounds weird, it's probably that. And also the sounds of some of the stuff I'm going to show you in a second kind of spoke over it. So I apologise for that. This is also the first time I've done this, so I will be a bit flaky. So let's go over. We've opened the park. This is everything pretty much. I have deliberately not shown stuff, mainly because I'd be here for 3,000 years if I did get everything, and I cannot be bothered. If I'm brutally honest. First things first, we're actually in a new biome. We're in a city biome. Over there's a city, and there's actually moving cars. If we can have a look, see on the bridge. Yeah, you can see on the bridge over there. There is moving cars. There's moving vehicles, which is good. Which kind of makes explanation. They come through the tunnel and in through the entrance here, so that's really nice. So that's cool. So here we are. We're going to go straight in, and we're going to have a go at looking at some of the scenery pieces. The first thing. Staff are getting very moody. Here we have some lights. These are ordinary lights. Here. These are just lights. I've no idea how they look. Let's set lighting to 10 PM and we'll have a little look-see. One works, and that one doesn't do a thing. Maybe because it's lighting up there. I will put a wall, but I think we can safely assume that. Here are some monster ghost targets. I'll get onto the targets a bit later on, but these are targets. You can also have them as an ordinary animatronic monsters for your haunted houses, etc. Here are a few scenery pieces based more on the Ghostbusters theme. There's a large and a small one of these. This is whatever those are. I can't read that. My recording control system's in the way, and I can't move it, so I apologise for that. This is a pedal. I remember when I placed it down, it said a pedal. Here we have the new animatronics. There is another, I think, 2 more here. I forgot to place them down. These are the celebrating ones. They do different actions. I've got them all celebrating here because they're celebrating. It's my first time using the DLC. Yeah. Whatever. Here we have a car. It's the Ghostbusters car. I have no idea what it's called. I've never actually seen Ghostbusters. It's actually so highly detailed. It's actually in the. It's got detail in the car. I have actually got an idea of what I can do with my current park. Plug. Go and have a watch. Here we have a woman. I think it's a woman. It probably is a woman. I hope not. I probably offended millions of people there. Here we have some bookshelves. You get these in the spooky pack. I will be honest. But this DLC has clearly been designed so it works with the spooky pack. So there's bookshelves set for books, with books and without books. There you go. And we've got one of these things. Again, not a clue what they are. Here we have, and I found this out in the first take. It's a backpack kind of thing. It's a Ghostbusters backpack thing. It's a giant one, and there's also a smaller one just here. There's also a chair. There's also a chandelier, which is upside down because it snapped to the ground. So it's upside down. Here we have a table. No idea what you can do with this. And we have oozes. There are different types of oozes. And here we have another target, which is the Slimer. And there are multiple versions of that. There are, again, different actions. Now we're going to go on to special effects. Lightning. Very big lightning bolt. I think there's a few more. And we have a mist here. A mist here. There's also a smaller mist as well. There's also this thunderstorm, which is absolutely enormous. Could go on the top of your drop towers, maybe. Which has been suggested. It's got lightning bolts going here. And now we're going to another animatronic, which is down here, which I just remembered. I forgot to place down. I placed it down last minute. It's like a dog, which is, I think, based on a gargoyle of some sort. And here we go for the big animatronic. This is an animatronic. It's the marshmallow bloke. There's an angry and happy, and the head does move. I don't know if you can see it moving. We can see it moving. Let's see moving. Let's speed up the time. Let's have a look. It's not going to move. Okie dokie. Right. Now we're going to go on to rides. Here we have some rides. Here we have the Slimer coaster. Where is it gone? Oh, it's there. Let's let it get around the track, and then we'll have a little ride on it. This is Slimer coaster. It's based on a normal junior coaster. We'll have a little bit of a POV ride. We'll let them get off, and we'll go on. We'll sit on there. There we go. And we're sitting on the second one mainly because it's quite obstructed by this one. There we go. Send the block down like me. So this is a bit of the mic. Seems like a very simple coaster, very simple layout. This is one of those ones that's designed to lap, so it can go around twice. Oh, it's actually got the Ghostbusters theme. Oh dear. Right, hang on. I apologise for that. I had to stop the ride because it had the Ghostbusters theme going on. I would get copyrighted. So I apologise for that. We have to stop there, but it is, this is the blueprint it comes with. So I didn't build that. I'm not that good at coasters. Here we have the target shooting ride. There is a free version that comes with this as well. You have to actually click and download that separately. But basically, this is where you get to shoot targets, and those targets over there. It's one of those rides. A bit like the Buzz Lightyear ride at Disneyland, one in the UK, there's a Toon one at Chessington, which I can't remember, and I know there's one at Legoland. Again, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, and again, that's just testing there. Over here we've got the building pieces, some a bit more scenery, and some can be actually used for other things, which you can see over here, which I'll get onto in a second. I've just placed a few of them, there's loads and loads. Let me just show you. Let's go to building. Let's click on building, might be a good thing. Let's just click on building. Let the building load. It's doing 20 things at once, this thing, and we're on Ghostbusters. So let's have a little look. This is everything you get in the building category, and it is a lot. There's signs. There's the signs you saw earlier at the start of the video, and I've placed a few items down here. Few new wall pieces. There's some new wall pieces there. I cannot remember the name. They're all they're all the same name, but I think they're different themes. So they're all. There you go, you sort of see that. There's some more balconies, some pillars. This is like scaffolding, but again it's snapped to the... Not scaffolding, I don't know what actually they're called. Fire escapes, aren't they? And there's another one there. It's actually snapped to the grass, so you'd look at it like that, not like that. That would just be stupid. Unless you want to... Oh, you could use that as maybe like a target thing, like, the bandits could hide behind that. That looks quite good for that. There you go, that's an idea from me. Here's a doorway with windows, you can see straight through. Some more walls, some ladders and stuff like that, and some graffiti. There's some graffiti here. Go away, notifications. We have another, I think that's a vent of some sort, and there's another one over here. Hello. And down here we have, well, there's some scaffolding, which I think I've already mentioned about 30 times. And we have this big thing here. I've no idea what it is, but it's a big thing. We have some facade pieces. Again, I'll get into the facades in a bit, and there's a picture, and it's just a picture on its own. You can't change it, it's not a billboard. There we go. You probably could, I think there's a billboard this size. There's also this chandelier, which I think I showed you earlier, but it's again snapped to the ground. Another wall piece there. Here are the new shop signs. One of each, there's lit and unlit, and all different sizes, and there's a corner piece as well. So you go into the blueprints. There are Oh, hang on. Yeah, sorry. Let's go down here. Sorry. There's a gargoyle down here, which is based on the animatronic we saw earlier, I believe. And now down here, okay. And I did this in the early take. This is a chimney thing. Like, it's a chimney, but I've lowered it and put a bin inside, and it can be an actual bin. There's an ordinary bin in there, and guests can go in there. So that looks like a bin to me. You can have recycling and non-recycling. Obviously, you can control that. And there's another wall piece here, which is a bit candy-like. So if we travel over here, you can see the buildings that are blueprints. These are all the Ghostbusters blueprint buildings. Here we have a basic facade for like a distance like force perspective and stuff like that. That's built with the things you saw earlier. It would be great for a studios park. This one especially, because it's got no back. Like it's designed for the guests will be hanging out here, and it looks here. You can't see that it's not got no roof or back, and here it just looks like that. So it would be perfect for a studios park, maybe a Ghostbusters themed area. Here we have another big building. No idea what. I believe that's actually the firehouse station. Actually, that's I think, or something like that. I think I placed it down. And here we have a church and another building, and this big building here with some special effects on the top. Let's not go inside. On the top, very, very nice. I think I've mentioned a new biome. Yes, I have. There's a city biome, etc., etc. So that's good. That is not everything. There's things down here. There's new shops and facilities. Two of which I haven't got a clue what they do, and I've tried to, as you can see. It's this thingy, which is that, and there's this thing, which is that, and there's this thing, which is a shop, which sells marshmallows, and there is a vending machine that does the same as well. So, that is everything getting DLC. It's $12.99. Do I think it's worth it? Yeah, I do. I've not seen the Ghostbusters film, so I'm not educated enough to actually understand what I am talking about. So, yeah, it's $12.99. It's more expensive than the previous DLCs. The previous DLCs have been $7.99. I don't know in dollars. I've just got a message. Thanks, phone, for interrupting me. Apologies for that. Do I think it's worth it? Yeah, I do, actually. I do think it's worth it. I think it's clearly they've spent more on the IP. This also comes with, I forgot to mention, a scenario where your park can be haunted. You've got to hire the Ghostbusters in, and park goers can get scared and run out. It's actually really, really cool looking. I might do it on the channel, maybe the gaming channel, or the main channel, or the second channel even. I might do it on this channel. Let me know what you want to see. Also, check out all my other Planet Coaster videos. I have a Planet Coaster playlist, also a theme park playlist if you have an interest in theme parks. Subscribe to my channel. I do sketches, etc., like that. Sketches, vlogs. I do literally everything. Each week usually is something different. So there may not be something one week for you, but the next week there might be something. So that's really cool. You can also follow my Patreon. You can find more videos like this. Like this, I can buy more DLCs and buy more creative games, because I really like this sort of creative simulator games. And I might bring a few more to the channel, like The Sims, which has been heavily requested. So do follow me on Patreon. You get a shout out at the end in the outro, and I'm coming up with something to do with my park. So follow me, and you can see the park, etc., etc. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Apologies for the skip and the coaster. Sadly, I couldn't show you it because of the Ghostbusters theme. Again, apologies. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.